If you're looking for some brand new gacha games to play, you gotta check these games out. Hey G Nation, I'm Ben, and today on Android Gamespot, 9 brand new gacha games of 2022. The ranking is in random order, so watch the whole video till the end and let me know which games caught your eye. Now, let's do this! Starting with 7 Mortal Sins XTASY. Coming to us from Taiwan-based developer UserJoy Technology, 7 Mortal Sins XTASY is globally out after finding success in Japan first. The anime is known for its large number of waifus and the mobile game is no different. I haven't personally seen the anime, but if you're a fan, you will be happy to know that the battles will all be based on the manga series. Story-wise, the falling angel Lucifer is sent to hell for crimes against God. Lucifer's powers are blocked off by 7 demon lords and she raises an army to fight them. The gameplay is turn-based with some fully animated 2D action and all of the cast is fully voiced by their anime actors. So, waifu fans, 7 Mortal Sins XTASY is available on Android and iOS worldwide. Next is Echoes of Mana. From the second they announced it back in June 2021, I was immediately hyped, and Echoes of Mana is finally out. And apart from the recent remake of Trials of Mana, we haven't had a standalone game in the Mana series since 2014's Rise of Mana. Echoes features semi-turn-based combat along with a new feature to the series, and that is co-op. So you can play this game either solo or with up to 3 other players joining you on quests. On a down note, I wasn't too happy with the tutorial, which you can't skip, the in-app purchases with some going all the way to $80 per item, and some long loading screens. Echoes of Mana is very much a story-driven JRPG with new characters, an engaging story that is on par with the classics from the series, and even co-op mode. And although the game has its shortcomings as mentioned, it's also free, so there is no harm in trying it out. Tales Noir is next on the line, and it is Pixel Rabbit's first major game on mobile, and this open world fantasy RPG, which is currently in beta, has plenty of good stuff up its sleeve. With a stunning art style, more than 100 characters to collect, a deep and engaging story, and an in-depth combat system that will put to the test your fast reflexes and quick thinking. Gameplay-wise, the game features top-down action combat with RPG mechanics in the form of a leveling system, a crafting system, and some looting elements here and there. Another thing worth mentioning is the classes, and there are 5 unique classes to choose from each of your characters, which also have 10 branches that will all individually change the way characters play and their own unique skills. In other words, Tales Noir is heavy on customization, and honestly, that sounds awesome if you ask me. The beta can be downloaded from third-party app stores or the App Store's test flight option if you're on iOS. You can also pre-register on Google Play if you'd rather wait for the official release. Next is Legends of Lunia. Legends of Lunia is a real-time gacha action RPG where you will find yourself on a journey chasing the legend with the heroes of Lunia Kingdom. You can pick from a variety of heroes, each with their own unique abilities, and fight against powerful giant bosses found in dungeons as well as raids. The game has smooth and accessible controls, and while I found the progression a tad bit on the slow side, there's no competitive elements here, and so you won't have to worry about fighting whales in PvP or anything of that sort. This is my first entry into the Lunia saga, but from what the online community is saying, this is a decent addition to the series and it's worth the try. Next up is Silent Mist. The first thing that caught my eye with Silent Mist is the art style. It's catchy and just right down beautiful to look at. At its core, this is a strategy tower defense game with, as mentioned, a unique art style. Silent Mist will have you play as a detective investigating many strange cases and uncovering clues to find out the truth. The gameplay is fun and enjoyable, and from my experience playing the beta test, it's free to play friendly with above average summer rates. The probability of an SSR pull was 1 in 10 rolls, which I'm happy with. On the other hand, the tutorial was kinda long with no way to skip it, and there were the occasional user interface and sound bugs, which I hope are patched up with the official release. Silent Mist is currently in pre-registration, so you can sign up if you like what you see. Coming up is My Hero Ultra Impact. It's been a year since the release of the first My Hero Academia game on mobile, and here we go with the second one named My Hero Ultra Impact. The gacha RPG has fan-favorite characters that you can collect, level up and unleash during battle with flashy moves and some gorgeous animation scenes. The battle is 3-on-3 where you can build skill chains and deal a ton of damage using plus ultra moves. My Hero Ultra Impact also features plenty of iconic scenes from the anime, and the characters you collect can be displayed on your home screen, and you can even breathe life into them with the new cinematography feature. Now the big question is, which is the better My Hero Academia game on mobile? I'm still way too early in this one to tell, but I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Next is Tales of Grimm. As some of you might guess from the title, Tales of Grimm puts a twist on the fairy tales we're all familiar with, from Alice in Wonderland to the Little Red Riding Hood and so on. The game has some gorgeous anime graphics, and story-wise, you're on a journey to save a magical world from evil dark magic. It's heavy on the narrative and it's not great, but not bad either. Gameplay-wise, Tales of Grimm is an idle RPG, similar in many ways to games like AFK Arena. The pull rates are generous, which won't displease F2P Gacha fans, and the soundtrack is correct. So if you're looking for a new Gacha idle RPG that is fun and has loads of content from timed missions to guild dungeons, give Tales of Grimm a shot. Eroica is next, and it came out a few months ago, but I didn't have the chance to talk about it before, so here goes nothing. Eroica is a great little JRPG with turn-based combat, eye-candy visuals, and an engaging story where your own choices affect the outcome, and that will surely keep you coming back for more. The best way I can describe it is a mix of Another Eden, which is one of my favorite gachas ever, and Epic 7. It's also very free-to-play friendly with generous rates and over 60 heroes to collect. Eroica is not perfect though, as I did encounter some bugs here and there, namely issues with audio and also not being able to update the game, so I really hope the developers patch it up and give it more love because it definitely deserves it. Last but not least, we have Disney Twisted Wonderland. As a die-hard Disney fan, I try almost every Disney game that pop up on mobile, and while I went into this one with low expectations, it turned out to be a pretty fun one. Disney Twisted Wonderland, as the name suggests, wants you to experience Disney villains in an entirely new way. The Gacha JRPG features Disney-themed adventures and turn-based battles in a modern anime-style game. There are two main storybooks currently available. The first one, called The Rose Red Tyrant, features Alice in Wonderland but with a twist, and the second main storybook explores a twisted version of Disney's Lion King. The cherry on top is that Twisted Wonderland stars the visual narrative style of popular anime and manga artist Yana Toboso, also known for the famous Black Butler manga series. Disney Twisted Wonderland is an easy recommendation for both Disney and anime fans, and double fun if you're a fan of both. And that sums up my picks for the newest gacha games to play in 2022, but now I wanna hear from you in the comments. What gacha games are you currently playing? Of course, as always, if you enjoyed this video, clicking the like button does help me out a lot, and I would really appreciate that. And if you're new, consider subscribing because I put out new videos like this every week. Also, special thanks to my YouTube members, and if you also want to support my content and get some pretty cool rewards, links are down in the description. You can also show some love to this video with a super thanks. Once again, I'm Ben, thank you AG Nation for watching, and I'll see you next time, right here on Android Gamespot. Stay epic!